And Lewis, I'm getting on the bandwagon, buddy. The Manchester United Shamble Show goes to Turf Moor.
Dude.
Yes.
Now? We talked about Ramsdale and Raya. If there was never a time where they should have kept David De Gea, he should have still be in this team.
Yo, we should sign David De Gea. He's a free agent. Just bring that man over.
Yeah, just re-sign him. He doesn't have a club yet.
He doesn't have a
club. Don't have a team yet. Just re-sign him.
Dude, like this guy is horrible.
That was a weird game. The Bayern game was weird. It was a really weird game.
Bayern for 70, I would say it wasn't 70 consistent minutes, but for 70 minutes of that game, like you had a stopwatch, start and stop, controlled every aspect of that game.
I didn't think that they were that great.
But the 30 minutes they didn't, the 25 plus the stoppage minutes they didn't control the game, they were like, bro, they were.
Yeah, it's the first 20. United have turned into first 20 FC because they stopped playing after 20 minutes. But honestly, goals change games. And if Onana literally doesn't give them that goal, gives them the goal, I think we could be having a very different conversation right now because Bayern were not at it. You can tell why they were trying to get Paulinho in the summer because Kimmich and Goretzka were struggling.
They kind of shut off too, though. Once the third goal went in, it was 3-1. They literally just shut off.
Is that harsh on Eriksen, the penalty?
I get it.
It's a pin in the Premier League all day long.
Day, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I was just devil's advocate. I thought it was a pin for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was. I think it's hard. It's harsh.
It is harsh, but
it's that you can't bend when it's that.
Unnatural. His arm is just way out here, and they're always going to call that when your arm is way out here every single time.
Every time.
But I think that more needs to be said about how bad Eriksen's been. Once again, doesn't track the runner. Serge Gnabry is, for the second goal, by himself. He's just standing in the 6 with acres of space in the 6-yard box. That's rough, dude. Jamal Musiala ran them over, though.
I'm still asking questions. We've seen it, but I'm asking questions about Tuchel. Like, what's going on with him, man?
He wasn't there. He wasn't there to make adjustments.
Was he literally not in the stadium?
He couldn't be. He had to serve a 1-match UEFA ban.
They've already dropped points in Bundesliga as well.
They tied Leverkusen, right?
Yeah.
But what are you doing in training? Because he's at training.
I think, it's him not being able to, the adjustments that are going to come from a Tuchel 3-1 or a 2-0 are going to be a lot different on that touchline. First off, and then again, United did not, without Casemiro and all the hype coming from Casemiro, without Casemiro's 2 late winners here, the game, again, it's like Jake said,
it's flattering for United.
It is. And that's what I'm saying. I think, and as trying to be as unbiased as I can with the United game, because I wanted this one. I was rooting for Bayern during this game, but when I was watching it, I felt like Bayern controlled every aspect of this until they turned off. Every aspect of this game, it was Bayern were
holding Arsenal
over. They were all over United after those first 20 minutes.
Yeah,
and it was bad. It could have gotten bad.
Hit the bar twice. I remember
hit the bar twice.
Just giving Leroy Sané the freedom of the Allianz. Put some pressure on him at some point, at any point. And they were just letting him ghost and just drift into the box on the ball and wasn't even putting a challenge in.
And I felt like Bayern didn't want Ten Hag to lose his job here at a 4-1.
3-1. I don't know about all that.
Y'all saw in the text. I think he wants to get fired, man.
Yeah, his post-match interviews are an exercise in trying to get himself fired.
He wants to get fired, man.
He wants that Potter payday, man. I got 5 years left.
Yeah, it's bad news, man. Reguilon was the best player for Man United.
Yep.
Like Bruno Fernandes.
Horrible.
And you guys know how I feel about Bruno. He was awful.
Awful.
He just didn't show up in this match.
Well, like you said, Eriksen was gone. Stuffed shirt the entire time he was on this field. He got ran by so many times. Fernandes, too, because Eriksen was giving up so much space. Fernandes was just pitching a fit, got in his own head, yelling at his own players, got lost in his own space.
That's what he does, man. That's what he does. They have a real issue going behind. When they get scored on, it's bad.
There's no Fergie time in this United.
No comeback. I mean, they came back against Forest, sure, but
Onana loses his head. Fernandes loses his head. Casemiro loses his head.
How is the whole team full of hotheads?
Well, yeah, and then they got Rafael Varane, who's on the bench. When he comes back, he's a hothead too. Like,
yeah, it's.
Then they have the hack job, which I like. I like Martinez, but that's just me.
What are you smoking?
He's like one of the only ones I'd pick up out of that squad.
You know what his best move is? You know what his best move is? Trying to injure somebody and getting himself hurt. That's his best contribution. Get out of here.
Man of the ball, baby.
The butcher, dude, he looks like a piece of meat himself getting cut all over the place, dude. Are you kidding me right now? He's been bad. I mean, sure, he had a good season last year. He's been terrible this season. It's not been a good story.
He's the only one left. Like, Varane's hurt. They won't play Shaw.
Shaw's hurt too. They got injuries out the wazoo, dude. They do have injuries all day long. That there is that. But it's just, I mean, Højlund got a goal. That's good to, for him to get off the mark for him. But it's rough. It's rough pumpkins.
That gave them a little momentum in this game. They were lost till Højlund got his.
I mean, they also you could see that he didn't try the diamond midfield again.
No, and Højlund's goal was so lucky, but no.
It was lucky. It was lucky.
So lucky.
But do you think? I mean, so let me ask you this question, X. Is Ten Hag under more pressure than Pochettino?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And would you guys rather be Man U or Chelsea right now?
Oh, I'd never want to be Man U.
No, but I mean, objectively speaking, look at the situations.
In the situation,
Chelsea every day.
I'd rather be Chelsea because here's the thing, and this is the underlining. While I might call Todd Boehly a clown,
he's better.
My man's still willing to cut $100 million check
he's better
for the club. Like, I'll be okay as long as that's the mindset that he keeps taking with it. I'll throw $100 million at it. I don't care. I'll throw it.
I think Chelsea has a plan, whereas United, it's just on fire. Yeah,
it's their plan.
There's no direction.
Their plan melted.
It's literally just getting loans off of stock to finance boats and stuff, man. Because I don't know what that is.
So that brings us to what are they going to do at Turf Moor?
I mean, I think it's a draw.
Burnley leak goals and United are.
Yeah, I think it'll suit United. I think it suits United
if into United so much. Yeah.
If they accept the fact that the best iteration of this Man U is a sit back and counter style, just embrace it. Just steer into the skid. That's what you were good at last season. And Rasmus Højlund is the new Wout Weghorst. Like that's what they've brought him to do, is to hold the ball up. And dude's like what, 20? And he's got like 11 professional starts his entire career. He's got really low statistics where he just hasn't played much. And so they're expecting him to come in and like produce right now.
Well, like he has to.
And so I think that
his goal was so lucky.
They're trying to have something to offer different with Højlund, but like I say, I think if they just need to, especially in this game, if they embrace that, embrace the fact that they are a counterattacking team and that's what they're best at, this game will suit them, because Burnley are terrible against the counterattack. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I really want Burnley to win this game.
Me too, but I still got a 1-1.
You don't think old Kompany has something up his sleeve?
I mean, I would love to see them win, but I just think because Burnley haven't found like the way to close.
They look decent against Forest,
but they didn't close.
They should have. They were the better team at the end.
That's what I'm saying, but they haven't closed. And I mean, I think United is better than Forest. So I'm gonna go with 1-1. I think it's a 1-1.
Oh man, I want to do it so bad. I want to do it so bad. I gotta. Now's a good time to take a break, to take a pause, and take a look at this predictions table, because I was just thinking, what do I need to pick here to win? At the moment, I'm up on top of the table
by a lot,
by 5 points. I got 13 on you, but you're holding up the table there at the bottom. But it's
last season.
Yeah, it's kind of tight there.
It's because my boys won't win games. That's the only difference here. My boys
You're always picking with your heart. You're always picking with your heart.
The Chelsea game will always at least make or break me. Yeah. And as long as Chelsea keep losing, I'm not going to get those points.
You know what? I'm going for it, man. United are in the mud. 2-1 Burnley. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I'll take losing them. I got my draw.
Yo, I went 0-2 United.
No.
Oh man. Burnley, they leak goals.
First win. Yeah, his first win.
They leak
Kompany's
goals.
first win. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Apropos against United.
It would be. I think if United sit back and counter like they can, and Rashford can actually do something, I think that United will be okay. This is a heart pick for sure. I'm really hoping Burnley can pull it out and Vince Kompany gets his first win of the season.